Hey guys, Anthony here for Signal by Sony, joined once again in the lab by Jeff from the home audio department. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
We have got a new receiver in front of us. Tell me about this.
So this is the STR DN1040, our new receiver that's going to launch at a $599 price point.
Cool. And so what is the cool standout thing about this receiver?
So I would say the coolest thing about this receiver is the ability to support AirPlay, Bluetooth, and Wi-Fi right out of the box. Nothing else needed.
So this kind of turns the receiver itself into a docking station for my audio devices, so I don't need a separate docking station anymore.
That's correct. You don't need a docking station, you don't need to plug anything in. Notice it's actually got an antenna here to support Wi-Fi. You connect your devices very simply via Android or Apple devices, and you can stream wirelessly from those devices to this device.
So that is awesome. That is really awesome. But it sounds like there are a lot of wireless chips in here making little wireless chip radio noise. How are you guys kind of stopping that from affecting the audio quality?
Yeah, that's a very good point, because Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, they create noise, and the intention here is to have not only a great receiver that supports Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and AirPlay, but also a receiver that's going to be the best in its class from an audio performance point of view. So really what the engineers did is they started from the base of the structure, creating a brand new chassis from the bottom up, really trying to isolate the radio frequency noise, making sure that if there's any kind of vibration, the cables are tied down appropriately, making sure the build structure of the chassis is very, very solid beam construction, and really picking out even the individual components and testing them in a sound room for the best audio performance, making sure that, for example, the capacitor is the largest of its class at that price point, the power supply as well, the largest in its class at this price point.
So in addition to streaming audio from my hardware, all the devices that I have, are there streaming services built into the receiver?
Yes, this actually supports streaming services, not only Sony Music Unlimited, also supports Pandora, Slacker, and VTuner music radio.
Okay, and I'm assuming all this stuff is going to be controlled through this on-screen UI that I'm seeing here. And this is actually it looks like the UI that we've seen in the ES series.
That's correct. We've actually taken some of the stuff that we have in our higher end ES line, brought it down into this line with the DN1040, so you can see very simple, easy to understand graphic user interface.
Talking about special hardware in here, does this thing support MHL as well?
Absolutely.
Cool, and if I have a 4K source, a 2K source, I need to pass through?
Not only does it support 2K, but it does pass through 4K and will upscale non-4K sources.
HDMI inputs, obviously. How many of those are we looking at?
So this has plenty of HDMI to support all of the devices that you have in your home. It has 8 HDMI inputs, 2 outputs, component inputs as well. There are 2 component in, 1 component out.
Channels, wattage, what are we looking at?
So this is a 7.2 channel receiver. It's 1155 watts. It's 165 watts per channel.
Awesome, thank you so much, Jeff. Remember, for more about everything Sony makes, check out all of our videos at youtube.com/signal.